Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, we're discussing the impacts that COVID-19 had on CEGEP students, and in addition, we're talking about the R score. To dive deeper into what we're doing in this video, Cheimaa is going to share with you guys her experience with online schooling, while I am going to explore how COVID-19 has impacted CEGEP students across Quebec. In addition, I have interviewed another student from our college in order to give you guys another set of opinions on how COVID-19 is impacting our semester. And at the end, I will also give you guys many tips and tricks on how to increase your R score. So stay tuned.
On March 13th, I was supposed to have 2 classes that day. However, they both got cancelled because at this moment we already had around 17 confirmed cases in the province of Quebec. So teachers wanted to be safe and they decided to cancel their classes. The next week, on Monday, May 16th, the Prime Minister of Quebec, François Legault, decided to close all of the schools for approximately 2 weeks to make sure that the coronavirus doesn't spread around quickly. So after those 2 weeks, schools remained closed and he postponed the reopening of schools. Basically, we spent around 2 to 3 weeks wondering what would happen with our semester. So we didn't have much news from our college, and even like the teachers didn't know if like the semester was over, if we would have online classes, like what would happen. So they would constantly send us like emails, saying that we're sorry for not giving you more information. We don't know either what will happen with this semester. After those weeks, I remember we had news from the college. So the dean sent us a message saying that the semester will continue. However, we will be having online classes, and instead of ending up on like May 12, the semester would end on May 20. At this moment, I really started to worry. I was like, okay, like I've never done online classes. Is it gonna be hard? Is it gonna be easy? I was really wondering like, how am I gonna go through this? Because I've never done online classes before. The teachers started to reschedule the exams, the assignments. They changed they basically changed their course outline so it would better fit the circumstance. Now I'm almost done with my classes, so I continued doing online classes even though I was very worried and I wasn't much comfortable, but basically I had no choice and I really wanted to get over with this semester. Of course, I wished I had the chance to finish my last semester at Champlain College in a regular classroom, but we cannot control these circumstances, and I do believe that everything happens for a reason. I'm looking at this situation and learning so much about my abilities, about my capacity regarding school, and it's a good thing that we continued with online classes because I had the chance to learn how to be more resourceful and how to manage certain conflicts.
Monday to Thursday, I had classes that started at 8 and I finished at 5 for 4 days because I had a lot of free time. So that was really bothering me, but now it's much better because I choose when I want to do my work and when I take a break. So that's why I like it a bit better. But of course, like if I have a question with a teacher, I would have liked better to see them in real life. But it hasn't been that bad. Well, my motivation, of course, it's harder with online classes because you don't have a fixed schedule. But what I like to do is wake up a bit earlier, so at like 8 a.m. So that way I can do all of my homework in the mornings, and then in the afternoons I can do other things that I want to do, which is kind of what motivates me right now. Of course, having good grades is always a good motivation, but since the R score doesn't count, it's not the same. For me, it's really a bad thing. I'm really mad about it because I knew I was gonna have a higher R score this semester because all of my grades are really good in all of my courses. So that really bothers me a lot. But at the same time, I know that other people are struggling with online classes for various reasons. So I kind of feel for them. But personally, I would have liked better if it counted, because right now I don't even have motivation. Like, I'm still working as if it counted, but for like nothing in a way. So yeah.
Quebec suspends the R-score for winter term in CEGEPs amid coronavirus pandemic. And this decision came 2 weeks after the Quebec provincial government stated that the R-score would consist of two different calculations this semester. Either students would keep their R-score from the 2019 fall semester, or if their R-score increased in the 2020 winter semester, they would have their R-score from the 2020 semester. However, after that decision had been made, the Quebec government revisited its decision and decided that the R-score would just be cancelled for the 2020 winter semester because many students do not have the adequate resources to pursue online schooling. And in my opinion, this was the best decision that the Quebec provincial government could have taken, since in this way, students who had adequate resources would not have had an advantage over students who had inadequate resources. What I mean by this is that students who had inadequate resources to finish their semester online would have not gotten the same opportunities to increase their R score as students who had adequate resources. So that is why I believe that this decision from the Quebec government is fair. In addition, many students were unhappy with the decision of the Quebec provincial government to suspend the winter 2020 semester R score. As a result, petitions were started. They gained support, but were however unsuccessful. As a result, the decision of the Quebec government to suspend the R score this semester stays in place. What is the R score? Well, according to the Bureau de Coopération Interuniversitaire, the overall average R score encompasses all the courses a student has taken. It is the weighted average of that student's valid R score. Only physical education taken before fall 2007 and remedial courses are excluded. The weighting is a function of the number of credits attributed to each course. Thus, the R score obtained in the 2.66 credit course is multiplied by this number, 2.66, while the R score for a 2 credit course is multiplied by 2. So now, what constitutes the R score? According to the Bureau de Coopération Interuniversitaire, the college R score is based on 3 types of information for each course taken by a student. An indicator of the student's rank in the group based on that individual's grade, the Z score, an indicator of the relative strength of the group, the ISG, and an indicator of the dispersion of the group, the IDG. So now, here's our tips for getting a good R score in your first semester. First, get the best possible grades in your first semester courses since they determine where your R score will be set. Observe your class averages. If your grade in a course is 5% or more above the average, you will likely have a good Z score for that course. Be organized. Make sure that you reserve enough time to complete all of your essays, assignments, or study sessions. If you find yourself struggling in your first semester, go to your CEGEP Student Services. They have plenty of resources to help you there. Our tips for increasing your R score. Like I stated earlier, observe your class averages. If your grade in a course is 5% or more above the average, you will likely have a good Z score for that course. Be organized. Make sure that you reserve enough time to complete all of your essays, assignments, and study session because time management is key in CEGEP. If you find yourself struggling in a course, go to your teacher's office hours. They will be pleased to help you. Get tutors for the courses you struggle with the most, and for your writing assignments, go to your school's writing center. Increasing your R score is possible, guys. I was able to increase mine from a 23.9 to a 26.8. Also, having the right mentality will make it easier for you to keep pushing through the semester. And finally, guys, don't forget, the R score does not define your intelligence. Do not let a number define what you can or cannot accomplish. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you learned a lot about the impact that COVID-19 had on CEGEP students and also on the R score. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!